I'm so tired. Hi everybody, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to LGS. I just want to say, you're new to my channel. This is real life, everybody. Like, I don't know how to edit, and if I did, I wouldn't edit out these very tired bags and under my eyes, because this is telling you that this is real. I'm real. I'm not a professional, and I like to put on makeup and show you, what it actually looks like on a person without filters and all of that jazz. This is me, and I'm tired. It's Tuesday, and I am so tired. I got home from work. Yep, working a 9 to 5 job, taking care of 2 kids, husband, my cat, just doing the mom woman life thing. And this is real. This is who I am. This is what I look like. And when I show up and I have bags under my eyes, I'm not going to ever try to take that away, because you know what? I know most of you out there are doing the same thing too. Just getting, by one day at a time. Just get up in the morning and put that foot out of bed and hop in a shower and, get ready for your day. And that's, I didn't know. I'm like, should I do this video today? Because I'm so tired and the bags are so popping under my eyes. I'm like, no, because I'm real. And, this is what life is. I'm sure a lot of you came home today and it probably had something in the mail and you got excited. You want to play with it and put it on stuff, right? This is what makes us happy, and it's makeup. So, I didn't expect this long intro. Well, you know what? It's not that long, is it? Considering it's me. Okay, so do you remember when I mentioned on my live, I mentioned on a video as well, that Jen Loves Reviews had done a video a few weeks back about Storybook Cosmetics and my evil stepmother, I think that's her name. Her first name is Alex. She did a video about Boxycharm and Storybook Cosmetics, and you guys know I'm not going to get into it. You guys know all about it, but I made a comment under Jen's video, and the owner of Storybook Cosmetics came in and answered me, and kind enough had a conversation, answered my questions, explained what happened on their side, why their palettes were sent to their lab in China instead of it getting done in the USA. And it pretty much came down to the fact that Boxycharm has like 1 million subscribers, and for a small company like Storybook Cosmetics, it probably couldn't have been possible for them to get all those palettes done in their lab in time for when Boxycharm needed them. So they went to their lab in China. I'm assuming that's there if they need to use it. And that's where most of the Storybook Cosmetics palettes that we received in our boxes came from. And yeah, and they were all well aware. I don't know if Alex's video made it sound like they weren't or something. Anyways, you guys all know about it. If you're watching my videos, you all know about it. Anyway, so I had a conversation with one of the owners from Storybook Cosmetics, and I had said to her, I have been watching Storybook Cosmetics on Instagram since I got into makeup. And because we're Canadian, conversion rate, shipping fee, I fell in love with their packaging because I love books. And it was always too expensive. So when I seen that Boxycharm was going to have Storybook Cosmetics in their box, I was like freaking out because I've been watching their Instagram for so long. Oh my God, their palettes, their packaging, their brushes, like for so long. Anyway, when I got my Boxycharm palette, I'm going to pick up my hair. You know what I'm like. I'm going to do it. I'll put this on. When I got my Boxycharm box, and I had the Little Red Riding Hood palette, and I did a review on it, it wasn't good. It was chalky and dry, and I kept on... I mean, if you go back, I think one of the girls commented that she's never seen me put on so much eyeshadow to try to get it to stay. And I had said that to the owner, like, I was so excited because I've been a fan for such a long time. And being a Canadian, you have to know what you're buying, because it costs so much money. And I don't think I'd ever be able to chuck out that much money for. I have if it's something I really want now, but back then, no, right? So, anyway, she had offered to send me a palette because I was disappointed about the one that I got in my Boxycharm box. I declined, and because I wasn't like looking for makeup. I was so happy to have the owner conversating with me, because it's not very often you get to actually talk to the owner of a brand, especially a beauty brand, and to have a conversation, back and forth under Jen Loves Reviews videos, and she was answering all the questions. She was very kind, very gracious, and it was very gracious of her to offer me, something in exchange, or a palette in exchange for the one that I got from Boxycharm. I declined, and then she said, I know you're not here looking for free product. You weren't happy. We're having a conversation, an interaction, so I'd like to send it to you. So I came on here, I asked on a video, what did you guys think I should do? And I think 98% everyone said, yes, get it, review it. Let's see what the palette is like that's made in their lab in USA and not from their lab in China. And so I wrote back and I said, thank you. I'm so grateful. I would love to try and review one of your, original palettes that's made in your lab in the US. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. So I never heard anything. So then I was thinking, oh, well, maybe it wasn't even the owner, because it wasn't under Storybook Cosmetics' name who was writing back to me, right? And I'm like, oh my God, somebody just, what do you call that? Not dupe, but fooled me on YouTube, and I sent them an Instagram message, and it was a few days later, a week later or so, and I'm like, oh my God, if you're reading this, I'm so sorry. I think somebody was impersonating you on YouTube. My apologies. Disregard my earlier message, kind of thing. And then a few days later, she got back. She goes, no, it is me. It's me. We were talking, and I get this email, and she sent out some stuff. Now, see, here I am, 8 minutes into the intro. I told you this is the way I do it, right? But I just wanted to explain that for anyone watching my video right now. Hey, fast forward if you want to. Anyway, I got this box today, and actually, no, that's not true. I got it yesterday, and I already had plans to make a video yesterday. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it for today. And that's why, I'm so tired, but I'm going, ugh, I can't wait until tomorrow to open this box. So we're doing it today, bags and all. All right. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Let me take a couple of these thingies out. All right, so the box came like this. And I'm just going to pull this out here. And this is the cutest thing. It came with 2 Storybook Cosmetics bookmarks. I think this is so cool. And again, I am so grateful. Just beyond grateful. Who am I? Really, right? Why would anyone want to send me? But I don't want to say that, because I am somebody. Just like you guys are somebody. And now we get to, enjoy this. And there's going to be a giveaway with a couple of these palettes as well. So one of you ladies can enjoy it too, Once upon a time, there was 3 sisters who never stopped believing in fairy tales, and they all lived happily ever after. That is so cute. Mandy, Missy, and Erin are the 3 sisters of Storybook Cosmetics. And these are the bookmarks, which I think is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to open up the first package. So these, I got these things all over the floor. If I'm loopy, forgive me. I'm tired, and you guys know what I get like when I'm tired. I don't even know the words that come out of my mouth half the time, and none of it makes sense. All right, so love the packaging. That is so pretty. It's velvet, very nice. Little logo on here, Storybook Cosmetics. It's very elegant, So this one is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. My kids love this movie. And they actually like the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory over the new one with Johnny Depp. And I remember loving this when I was a kid too. Born in 1974, I was an 80s girl. Best time in the world. The golden, remember the golden ticket? So cute. Okay, I just want to show you. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the golden ticket. On the back it says, once upon a time, there were 3 sisters who never stopped believing in fairy tales and who lived happily ever after. Roald Dolly, I'm not going to say that right. By buying this eyeshadow palette, you've helped another child. So 10% of all their stuff goes to an organization. A child's, oh my God, see? Charity. That's cool. That is so cool. Okay. All right. Oh my God, I got the golden ticket! Oh my God! And it fell on the floor. I got the golden ticket. Look, isn't that the coolest? Wonka, golden ticket, February 1st at 10 a.m. Many wonderful surprises await you. That is the freaking coolest. Oh my God. Okay, you're going to go up here. Oh my God. Come on now. I didn't plug in my light. I should have plugged in my light. See, you know, not prepared. Okay, hold on. I got to put this up again. Oh my God, I got the golden ticket. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So there's a mirror. And this is the eyeshadow palette. You don't want to see my dirty, messy room, so let's hide the mirror. Isn't that pretty? All right. Because I don't know which ones I'm going to give away, so I don't want to swatch it yet, because I don't know which ones I want to give away, but oh, these are very pretty. I like fizzy lifting drink. The sparkly purplish color is pretty. Snozberries. Oh, I love that color. Oompa Loompa. Willy Wonka. Mike TV. Oh my God, the names are amazing. Everlasting Gobstopper. Golden Ticket is the gold one. All right, so that is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the Golden Ticket. Oh my God, I feel like a kid. I feel like a kid at Christmas or something. I do. That was so cool. Okay. All right. So we're going to open up the next one. I really need someone to come and help me organize because I have so, like, I still got to get through this decluttering and my desk is an absolute mess. And I just don't have time. Like, I just don't have time. Time I don't have. Okay, so then we got this here. There's some food out there for you. You want to come by and say hi? Miss Madison's here. The golden ticket is right there. All right. So this is, that is so cute. I love their packaging. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to put on the eyeshadow in this video because I'm talking too much. But if I don't, then
February, it's like the 25th.
Okay, so there's 5 brushes. Oh, wow. And I'm going to leave the price of everything down below because I don't want to take the time to look on their site right now, so I'll leave it right here. Oh, girl, you ain't touching these brushes. These are too special. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I wonder what they're called, these brushes. I think I might have that open so I can tell you what they were called. Oh, aren't they pretty?
I think how they made
and
them.
And the thing that goes down.
Can I tell you how I think they made them?
How?
So like they took like
it's got like a vine inside. Okay, go ahead, Maddie.
So I think they like took a tube, then they like put like glue and like some beads inside and like stuff that's inside of it and like a metal rim and then put it together and then I think that's how they got it.
Isn't that pretty? So these are called the Secret Garden.
This one.
The Secret Garden brushes. Look at that. I'm just going to... And they're all eye brushes. Oh my... They're so pretty. But you know what I'm like, guys? I'm the type of person that... You know, I've gotten pretty brushes before. And I just can't have it sitting there looking pretty. I have to use it. Like, that's what... You know what I mean? I know some of you are going, no, you can't get those brushes dirty. You know, they're supposed to be there just looking pretty in your brush collection. I'm like, girl, I got to use these brushes. You know, what if I don't want to wash my brushes one day? Isn't that pretty? It's like little petals.
Can I see like the Can I see the eyeshadow palette?
Here, be very careful with that one, please. And that's like little green, it's like little green flowers, like little flowers, little tiny flowers inside. Beautiful. Okay, so those are the brushes. I'm just gonna stick them back in the bag.
Ooh, my favorite is the Everlasting Gobstopper.
Okay, don't swatch.
No.
Yeah, don't swatch, because I don't know which one I'm
The
gonna do.
Everlasting Gobstopper.
Yeah. So the Secret Garden brushes are $60 US. Oh my God. Like, I wasn't expecting this at all. I literally thought we were just doing a trade for the Red Riding Hood palette. Yeah, Maddie, tell me in a minute what your favorite ones are, okay? Want to get this done? All right. Okay, so this is the next one. I really wasn't expecting this. This is so very kind of, I believe her name was Mandy. Very, very kind of her to do this. I wasn't expecting it. And this one is the Fairy Tale. Oh, Maggie, tell me that's not the palette.
Nope.
Oh, that's my mirror. Why can't I see this? Oh, Robin Hood. This is the Robin Hood one, which came in the Boxycharm. Very pretty. So you guys know that I don't usually wear greens and blues because I just don't like the way it looks on me. But they're very pretty colors.
I got pink hair.
Maid Marian, Nottingham. What is that called, Maddie? What is that?
Which one?
Elixir? No. What was the thing called?
Popper?
I'm not saying this right. Quiber? I'm not saying that right. I know I'm not saying that right. Forest, Merryman, and Robin Hood. Okay.
Cooper.
So that's the other one.
Bye.
Okay, your food. Get some food.
I know.
And do your homework, please. They just got home from school. All right. And the box is like gonna fall down on me. This is not done very organized here. I'm like 17 minutes, and I was gonna try on one of these eyeshadows, but I think I might take my time and just show you what I got, and maybe ask you which one I should review, because I do want to get put a couple in a giveaway. So let me know, which one do you think I should review down below in the comments. All right. This is these are gorgeous, gorgeous. Little Brier Rose. And this one was in Boxycharm as well. And you know, when I got the Little Red Riding Hood palette, and you can see it on my video, I thought mine was dirty. I'm like, oh my God, it's dirty, it's dirty. And I had about 50 comments going, Lisa, it's not dirty, it's the way the book is supposed to look. And I'm reading all the comments going, okay, I got it. And yeah, so I figured that out. Thank you very much, everybody. Everyone would yell at me, it's the way the book's supposed to look. I had private messages and everything on Facebook. I loving this color right here. That's up my alley. Yeah. Look. Just this line down here. Love that. Again, blues are beautiful, but I don't wear blues. This one is nice, though. That's like the silver, right? Very, very, very nice. Enchanted, Kiss, Fairies, Castle, Brier Rose. This Little Brier Rose. I don't know if I read that book, Little Brier Rose. Don't know if I read it. Okay. And the last is, and I honestly don't know. Comes all wrapped up beautifully. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what should I review? which one do you think, is up my alley? What do you want me to review? Let me know. Oh, wow. This is very oh, my God. And another bookmark. That is so cool. Love this. The black and the pink and velvet. Beautiful packaging. Gorgeous packaging. What are you called? This is the Burn book. Is butter a carb? Gruel, Glen, Cocoa, So Fetch, Wednesday. She doesn't even go here. The Plastics, Regina George. I guess that's something to do with the Burn book. Oh, Mean Girls. See, guys, like I said, I was born in the 70s. Mean Girls came out in the 2000s. I think I was well into my 20s and 30s when that came out. Don't know much about the Mean Girls, but I just got dizzy. Okay, there it is. I love, love, love the packaging. Oh, that is pretty. That's pretty. I can see me wearing a lot of these colors here. Yeah. Oh, Regina George, You Can't Sit With Us, So Fetch, oh my goodness, Wednesday, She Doesn't Even Go Here, Mouse Duh, October 3rd, Gruel, Is Butter a Carb, Glen Coco. Like, again, because I just don't personally think blues look nice on me, but I mean, I don't know, that Cool Moon is beautiful. It is beautiful. Look at these colors. Gorgeous. Okay, so let me know in the comments below, because I don't want this video to go to like 50 minutes, and you know what I'm like. I wanted to show you what I got, and yeah. I don't know if I want to, maybe I should do a try-on video, a first impressions video when I'm more awake, and I don't have like these bags under my eyes, because, But I want you guys to let me know too. Like, what do you think? Which one do you think I should review? And then, yeah, there's going to be some going for a giveaway as well, right? Like, share the gifts, share the treats. Loving this one. This is beautiful. I love that there's a mirror with the palette. The packaging is gorgeous. Like, it's such a great concept. And I don't know if I ever told you, but when I was a little girl, we were very poor. I came from a very poor family, low income. My dad got grade 2. My mom, she got a grade 11. My mom was pretty, she got to grade 11, which, considering that I'm from a little town in Newfoundland, and she was from an even, like, just a little village in Newfoundland, that she got grade 11, which was grade 12 back then. So she did graduate. That was huge, right? But, back then it was, okay, so the next step for a woman was to just go get married and have kids. That's what you did. And education wasn't up there in importance, And I didn't read. And I remember when I was in grade 3, I had this teacher named Mrs. Green, and I had to read a book in front of class, and I was terrified. Terrified. We didn't read. We didn't read at home, Mom read the Bible. And I was terrified that I had to sit out in front of everybody and read. And I literally picked out a book in the kindergarten classroom, and that's what I read. And my teacher pulled me aside, and I don't know, I can't remember what she said, the exact words she said, but it was kind of like, you're smart, and you'll find a whole new life and a whole new world in books. And I don't know if she gave me a book or if she started reading with me with a book. I can't, that's back in grade 3, okay? I'm 45. But whatever happened at the end of that year, I started reading. And when I went to grade 4, like, I would have my math book, and I would literally hold it up like this, and I'd be reading a book that I got from the library. My favorite books to read were Charlie and the Great Encyclopedia. By the time I was in grade 6, and the library was literally like 3 minutes from my house. It was just down over the hill. And that's where I spent most of my time. It was a safe environment to go. It was just down over my hill. And I love to read. I read all of the kids' books. So by the time I was at the end of grade 6, I was reading the adults' books, and I was into the romance novels, I swear to God. And Gone with the Wind, I read that, I think, when I was like 11 years old, and it was 999 pages. My favorite book still to this day. I loved Gone with the Wind. And I read Little Woman. And it took me to a whole new world. Reading got me away from life, you know, and it made me realize that there's so much more out there at such a young age. And then looking around at what my immediate circle was, I think somewhere I knew that there was more, you know, and I knew because I'm a girl, I don't need to just get married and have a baby, you know, like education meant a lot to me. My sister and brother both quit school in grade 9, you know, but I stayed. I graduated from grade 12. I went to college, you know, and I think a lot of that came from books. So when I seen on Instagram, when I first got into beauty, into makeup, Storybook Cosmetics and their books, I fell in love with their packaging. It was such an amazing thing. And I think one of the first ones, was it Little Woman? Oh my God, I'll have to go and look back, but I think it was like an older book. It was a classic. And that was the first time I seen it. And I just about lost my mind, right? Because it was when I first got into makeup, and just how much books meant the world to me. Like, books for me was an escape, you know? And I think I made it to where I am because I was able to educate myself through books. You know, not even so much with school, but school was good. But there was another world outside of the little island that I lived on, and I discovered that through books. So I don't know. Storybook Cosmetics, like, your packaging is amazing. Love it. I think it's great. You know, this is beautiful what you did. You didn't have to. I'm so thankful. Like, you didn't have to. I'm so thankful. So guys, let me know in the comments below, which one do you want me to review, and then I will do a giveaway with a couple of others. And that's that. Again, Storybook Cosmetics, like, this was so kind and thoughtful. Thank you so much. I can't wait to review your product, but I think I'm going to do it when my eyes aren't all baggy down here and I'm not, like, ready to go to bed. And it's, you know, only 4 o'clock. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like my video. Please leave a comment down below. And, yeah, thank you, Storybook Cosmetics. That was awesome. And I'll be doing a review tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.